Welcome to the first S&P Futures day trading recap, where I'm showing all my Apex account balances with full transparency to showcase a specific copying strategy that focuses on making withdrawals and protecting against extended losing streaks. I started recording after my entry on this trade, but you can see that this was my first trade of the day. After fairly bullish pre-market action, price consolidates for a bit above the EMA. When I see it bounce off the EMA with a strong bull bar, I identify an always-in long setup and hop in long. This honestly was a decent setup, and bulls do push price further upwards, but I just get unlucky as price gets within one tick of my profit target before reversing on me, and I get stopped out for my first loss of the day. Getting stopped out by such strong bearish momentum that flushed right through the EMA without any resistance made me flip my bias to short. And when I see 3 consecutive bear bars closing on their lows, I market order in short, hoping to catch more of the flush downwards. Unfortunately, it seems that as soon as I entered short, all the bears decided to take profit, leaving me with the bag, and price immediately starts reversing back up. One of the risks with these always-in setups is that you generally need to set a wider stop loss, which makes it hurt a little more when you do get stopped out, like I did here. Ouch. Once again, getting stopped out with such strong bullish momentum made me flip my bias to long again. When I get the chance to fade a counter trend breakout that bounced off the EMA, I decide to try another long scalp. In hindsight, this was just not a good trade. Longing near the highs is only high probability during strong trend days, and there is no indication of today being a trend day yet. My trade thesis of price making new highs actually did play out, but only by one tick, and my profit target being so far above the high of day never had a chance. This was my third straight loss in a row, so I had to stop trading per my risk rules. Needless to say, this was a terrible trading session. I just didn't read price action correctly and took setups that were meant for trending markets in ranging price action that didn't have much continuation. These are the worst conditions for always-in setups, and I just have to be better at identifying what type of market conditions I'm trading before entering trades. I thought it was important for transparency purposes to put out a trade recap video covering today's rough trading session because they're a very real part of any trading journey. Every trader will have these kinds of days, and it becomes especially hard to follow your risk rules when you find yourself on losing streaks. However, it's also especially important that you follow your rules on red days because these are the most likely to spiral out of control and lead to blowing your account, like what happened to me last week. Click on the linked video in the upper right to see how that unfolded. Now that I'm in some drawdown, it's time to start my copying strategy of adding more PAs to the copier. You may have seen that my last trade was taken on 2 PAs, and I'll be continuing to add more PAs as I get further into drawdown. Here's where all my Apex accounts are currently at. I'll be using TradeZella to log my trades and track my equity curve because it does a great job at tracking multiple accounts at once. I'll be providing fully transparent TradeZella updates on all my Apex accounts going forward, and hopefully we can see my copying strategy begin to shine soon. As always, thanks for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you're notified of the next time I post a trade recap. In the meantime, I'll continue posting daily profit and loss updates in my channel's community tab.